Most of the problem and crisis we're having today are traced to our parents. I say it is possible for God to allow babies to drop from the sky and they will grow that same day. In the world at the moment, the Nigerian entertainment industry, the movie industry, is the second largest in the world.
For those of you who are still looking for a white-collar job, make good use of a handset. Create things.
One of the ways to stay competing is to be authentic with our content. There are so many content out there projecting negativity, nude production, sexuality, promoting fraudulent activities. Some of our youth, majority of our youth, when they see this, they believe this is the way to go.
Look around, what is missing? What can you create to solve problem?
In the formative years of your children, the parents they are 100% responsible. Parents to take responsibility until they are out of their custody. Don't believe that your child knows his left from his right. It's the parents' responsibility to make sure that those children, those youths, are properly guided. So I will still go back to parents.
I'm not arguing that, but you can also take that away, because I'm also aware of some pastors' daughters that when they come home, they behave exactly as their parents, but they have a different clothes they wear in school. It happens, that girls, it's happening. But they came from a clergy home where their parents gave them good teaching morals. But they get to school and, should I call it backsliding? And they join friends. Friends start influencing them. The encouragement I want to give the youth, where your parents stop, please continue from there. Do not go back, so that we can really have a good country and a good society for us to dwell in. Some of them really deviate from the beginning.
They really deviate, but I was still going to maintain my stand. I understand where you're coming from. You see, the Bible also told us that when the foundation is faulty, there is nothing the righteous can do. You see, our foundation matters a lot. I'll still go back to my dad. I used to be very tough when I was growing up. Nobody ever believed I'll become who I have become today. I have received a lot of awards. Nobody ever believed I'll become who I have become today. That's what they call intentional parenting. You see, it's not just about parenting. You have to be intentional about your parenting.
Are you the only child?
We're two.
Okay.
That's what they call intentional parenting. My dad in those days, after coming back from school and we have gone to bed, my dad will wake up around 1 a.m. and come to my room, open my bag. There was one day he opened my bag and he saw foreign items. He woke me up with dirty slap. It took me some few minutes before I knew where I was. He said, "Who is the owner of this thing?" I was just blabbing. The next day, I took it back to school. Since that day, nothing foreign follows you home. Those experiences will never leave me. Those experiences will never even allow me to compromise again. So my parents were very, and I've seen parents that have been very, very intentional. Don't just leave your children. Don't just, it's the foundation that matters. If the foundation is properly laid, wherever they go, they will behave right.
Thank you so much. I also be saying it from the platform that our parents are the first mentor to their children. It is what you do, your children copy, not exactly what you ask them to do. So it is what you practice, your children actually practice. If you're a smoker and say they don't smoke, he will not listen to you. He will go and smoke, he will test it. Even give the example now. The father, because he was in a hurry, he didn't wait for water to wash hand, he used tea to wash hand. He himself thought that it's the right thing, he also used tea. Not until he was stopped. So that's exactly because it's what we see our parents do that we do. So parents, we're really talking to you. Let's try and groom up our children from childhood. Those things that will set in them, those values in them, they will not give it out truly so easily when they grow up. Whether you are there or not, they will live up to expectation. Truly agree that most of the things we're having here, so what these children are grooming up now, lies in the hands of our parents. All right, we'll take a break now. Then when we return, it will be time for question and answer. Vivid View.
Say and do it.
My name is Grace Williams, and my question, you talked about intentional parenting. Are there other measures to train a child aside inflicting scars on them to make them valuable people in future?
My name is Ogene Sume, and my question is, what would you prefer as a solution to youth who come from dysfunctional homes and they really desire to be people that are of value in the society, considering the fact that they might not have fathers or mothers or the regular home front?
My name is Adebisi. My question is, what step can people with creativity and skill but has social anxiety do so to showcase their talent to the society?
Welcome back. A lot of questions from the audience, please. I guess provide the answers.
Okay, I'd like to start from the question that says, what can people that have creative talents do out there that are afraid to demonstrate their talents? I'd like to state categorically here that I was once in that situation, and that can be regarded as a low self-esteem.
Yeah.
So when you find yourself in such situation, there are two things you can do. I'm a public speaker. I discovered that I can speak, but I had that low self-esteem. The first thing I did was to look for people that are already doing what I intend to do. So I attach myself to them as their mentee. So anything they do, I look at. Whatever program they are doing, I attend. I made sure I was very, very close to them. From there, I was able to pick up. I was able,
mentors.
Yeah, mentors. I was able to pick up, and from there, I started on my own. Then number two method is that what I did for mine was that I started attending trainings that addresses my deficiency. I started at training. There was a particular training I attended at Allen about Deolu. This guy, they call Deolu, is a popular guy. I got there and I was told the amount of the training, and I dipped my hand inside my pocket, and all I could bring out was the amount for the training. There was no transport fare. So I finished the training and I trekked from Allen to Agege.
Jesus.
But today, I have appeared on various platforms. There was a platform. Okay, sorry. There was a platform I appeared. My first platform was in 2008, where I was in Kaduna, Living Faith Church, Kaduna. I proposed to them the Global Leadership Summit program, which I got the franchise. And the whole church bought into it. And for the first time, they called me. I was there. I traveled to Kaduna. They bought my plane, my airfare, ticket, and everything. And I got to the airport. I saw cars lining up. And I asked, what are these cars doing there? They said, we came to pick you.
Jesus Christ.
So it was a convoy. So I got there. I did the program for 2 days. They asked me to wait for extra 2 days because they enjoyed it. Now, that was my first audience, 5,000 people in attendance.
Wow.
If I had not taken that step, I wouldn't have that testimony. From there, something else opened. I leveraged on it. I started a radio program on Star FM. From there, I started getting invitations to speak. But if I didn't take those two steps, I won't conquer that low self-esteem. So I'd like to also address this question about young ones that came out of dysfunctional home that desire to become somebody in life. Yes. And they don't have people that can actually, they don't have parents that can actually provide the support. It's very interesting that I also came from a dysfunctional home.
Wow.
My dad and my mom separated. My mom relocated to UK.
I wanted to ask you that.
Yeah. My mom relocated to UK.
Because you already mentioned my dad. You never mentioned
my mom relocated to UK, and something happened along the line, so it was their own issue.
Yeah,
so, but my dad took care of myself and my younger brother, but my mom normally sent money, call us and everything. She was away for a long time. It was my dad that was doing the job. Now, I could have still become somebody, a misfit, but my dad was on my neck, practicing intentional parenting. That is one. Then number two, okay, I think I've not really answered the question. I just gave you a background of where. So what really helped me, I really love there was a day my dad called me when he saw I was misbehaving. He took me in his car. We went somewhere very far, and he called me by a very strange name that is not regular. It's part of my name. He said, he now gave me examples of people that have made it in life. He said, don't you want to become one of them? I was very young. He was talking to me in love. So that sank in me. So I found myself in a situation that I desired to become somebody. So what I did was that what was lacking in my life, what my mother could not contribute, when I see such, I move towards those people. I submit myself to learn from them. Not one person, not two, not three, a combination of people. And their lives have really, really affected my life. Positively. So today, a lot of them are proud of me today. But that step I took was that I love to become somebody. So when I see that you are that kind of person I want to become, I move closer. And a lot of people deposited what they had that was positive into me. And that's why I'm here today. So you can come from a dysfunctional home and avoid a dysfunctional life.
Exactly. It's possible.
The third question, that are there other measures that can be used to raise children apart from, the violent way? Today's where I told you in the course of my interview that my mom used knife. If she had done that today, she'll be in jail.
Exactly.
I'm sure no parent would try that now. But what I've discovered about today's parents, and some parents that I know very well, they also parent in love. They parent in love. Now, they sit down with their children. Because one thing about parenting that I know very well is that if you have 3 children, all of them can't behave the same way.
That's right.
You have to study everyone according to their strength and deal with them individually, not generally. Yeah. So this is how this guy is. Then deal with him according to the way he is. Most time is love. Some can be talking. Now, there's another one that I got from a friend. The children they were so lazy. Instead of beating and harassing them, so he just came back home one day and he told them, he said, by the time I come back from work tomorrow, the person that does the highest number of chores in the house has a takeaway price. So one of them took him serious, and by the time he came back from work, that one did some chores, and he came back and he gave him money. So the rest were challenged. Daddy, you didn't give us. He said, what did you do? Show me what you did. The next day, the competition began.
You see?
Competition began. What the dad told them to do and what he didn't tell them to do. The dad came home, he was amazed. Every part of the house was clean to the teeth. Now, they now made it a point of duty. Every morning, everybody's in a rush. Now, the father has quarrel to settle. He didn't allow me to do this. But before, it was not like that. So what he did was that he applied the principle of motivation. So you can actually raise your children by motivating them. Today, those guys are doing well. They are no longer with their dad anymore. They are all overseas. They are doing well. But he used that style, to deal with their weakness.
All right, thank you so much for the answer to those questions. They are really interesting. So there's no excuse whatsoever, whether you come from a dysfunctional home or not, you can still be a good person. And then you demand that your child can also do more than what a woman can do as well. Because we believe in this part of the world that is majority of training comes from the woman. Training a child, because men are not always busy. They're always going around looking for food and all that. So our children most times stay with their mother. But where it didn't work, you the man, take up that responsibility, like the example that he has actually given us. And so this is what it is. We will just believe that we shouldn't actually, as parents, train our children out of wickedness. It must be out of love. There are some parents' name of being disciplined, They will hit their children. I will kill you today. You will die in my hands. As if they too were better off when they were at that age. They don't remember that they were once like them. I always use this one, we were once like them. And I've intervened some homes with this language alone. We were once like this, so if our mother kill us, you no go be alive to give birth to this one. And so a child must be a child. There's a level you beat a 3-year-old child. It's different from the way you correct 6 years, 7 years. But use the mind to correct 6 years, 8 years, to do the same on 3 years old. You are this sort of wickedness. I hope I'm making sense. So we must train our children, correct them. We won't say no, don't bite, don't do that. But let it be out of love. And sometimes you apply diplomacy. As he said, the father took him out to somewhere. He didn't hit him, but he said, don't you like to be like these people? So sometimes you talk. I remember on some few occasions, my mother woke me up in the midnight. We know when like at 2, 3 a.m. is when sleep is actually so sweet. People can say, Eliza, sit down. Anyone that calls me Eliza, I know the person knows me from home. That's the name I bear at home. Sit down. She will talk and talk, tell me things. Sometimes we say, after that, I'll just go and do it. There's one day he gave me a assignment. Do this. That's only me. We're men in this house. I say like that. But I went on to do it. When she came, what did she ask me to do? Wash this after washing clothes, prepare food. Just say, but this one is at home. This one is here, only me do. What would they be doing? You know, children, because we were actually about 7 at that time. And then when she came, I did it all. And we were looking at her, my mommy's face, to tell me, thank you, you have done so much. She didn't tell me that. As a child, I went to her and said, Mama, I've done what you asked me to do. She said, there's no thank you. I said, what? I felt bad. He said, because you grumbled before you did it. Just grumble, So the way our parents, older day parents, train us is different from what we are seeing now. Now children are ready to resist correction. They are ready to fight. But it's not so. But we, the parents, like we noted, that everything that children are doing lies from the hands of the parents. We need to start from the beginning. Do not give your children all that chance to think that they will do whatever they want to do. You are still a parent. See, guide them. See, correct. Even though they feel they are adult, they are above 18 years, see, correct them. They are see your child. Because they say, how many children do you have? You won't say because you son above 70 years, it's no longer your child. They are see, I have 5 children. Some of them are already adult, for example. You will not say because the last one is there. The only one child I get now. No. Can I say that? I have 5 children still. I don't know if I'm making sense. So, but let's correct them. Teach them quietly and make sure they understand what we are trying to pass to them. This is also one part of the ways we can actually bring our children to not. Yes.
I just want to add a testimony to the fact that intentional parenting pays.
Yeah.
You see, as a parent, you are the one to benefit at the end of the day. That was a testimony of me that during the last moment of my dad, he had stroke. So I had to accommodate him. I was the one taking care of him with my wife, and we got someone also to assist. So he was doing fine. I was in the bank then. Then I also lecture at the Word of Faith Bible Institute that belongs to the Winners Chapel. I was a pastor there. So I normally go there to lecture. So while he was with me, I said, okay, Daddy, won't you want to go to the Bible school because he's a reverend doctor, so that you can refresh yourself. So they took him to the Bible school. So we had someone that was taking him every day. So the day it was my time to lecture. So I came in, the driver was waiting. So I came in, I lectured, and I dashed out to join the driver to take me to work in the morning. And the person that took him to the Bible school was with him. They were all taking notes. And he told the man, he said, that man that just finished, because he couldn't see from afar. He couldn't, he couldn't see. So he said, I enjoyed that lecture. He said, among all the lecture that I've received so far in this Bible, I said, this appears to be the lecture I enjoyed most. I want to meet that lecturer. And the young man now tapped and said, that was your son. At that moment, it was emotional. The guy told me that he shed tears.
Oh, tears of joy. That was tears of joy. You mean my son can do this. I was happy. So he now discovered that all the labors trying to groom me up were never in vain. That was why he shared that tears. Good one. So this is what, truly, if we train our children well, we also the want to enjoy it at old age. But if you treat your children anyhow, wait for old age. They also do you anyhow. So be very, very careful. Don't over pet them. Don't also over discipline. Please, let's balance it. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you talk. Discussion, dialogue is also very key. Conversation, let them see the reason why you are doing this, the reason why you do this. Let them see it. And then you'll be able to convince them. That's it. Please, your final words.
It's words of encouragement, especially to the young ones in Nigeria. Being a citizen of Nigeria at the moment is not easy,
At all.
for especially the young ones. But there's something I like to tell the youths, that life is not for the soft. Life is for the tough. It takes you to be tough to get to the top. That's what I have to say to the youths. They need to be tough.
It takes tough for you to be on the top. So you must fight for it. Bible also gives us example. It says the kingdom of God suffer violence, and the violence takes it by force. So life is not a bed of rosary at all. You need to do something. We are really grateful to God for helping us thus far, bringing our guests that has exposed certain things to us, for us to know how we really need to shaping the youth culture through entertainment. That is what we just discussed. So we have been able to know that parents have a role to play in all, and used to whatever content you are creating, be sure that you create those that more on the positive side, so that the younger youths or younger children will not be misled. Thank you so much, our guests, for coming. I want to also thank our production crew, audience seated here, and our viewers. Thank you for always joining us. As sponsors, we are grateful that you are there, giving us that great support. Having said this, I want to invite myself, and he lives as a gospel artist, to sign off this program with my latest single called Yakata. Join us next week, same time, same channels and handles. I am Ehilis, your host, and also the praying mother of the nation. Goodbye. Vivid View.
Say and do it.
Vivid View with Ehilis. Whatever I think, I could do it. Whatever I say, I could do it.